ugly incident yesterday evening where Keir Starmer and others were accosted is the latest aggressive stunt by a small group of anti-vax conspiracy theorists targeting public figures. This one got more traction though, because a couple of the activists repeated a falsehood that the Prime Minister had said in Parliament, that Keir Starmer had failed to prosecute Jimmy Saville. Starmer had no direct involvement in that decision, but apologised at the time as Director of Public Prosecution. As a result of this incident, the Speaker of the House today repeated his condemnation of the Prime Minister's use of language.
These sorts of comments only inflame opinions and generate disregard for the House, and it is not acceptable.
At around the same time, we spoke to the people who'd accosted Keir Starmer, still camped out round the corner from Parliament. I recognise you from yesterday. When that was happening, were you guys thinking at all about how, like, Keir Starmer and his crew felt?
How he felt?
Do you accept that that was a threatening situation for that group of people?
No, I don't believe it was a threatening situation. No, no one. I didn't feel that anyone was going to attack Starmer at any point. It was just verbal questions, because we find it so hard to get a face-to-face moment with these people anymore.
If you were Keir Starmer and that happened to you, it might have felt like a mob.
No, I'm sorry. He was sent out as a sacrificial lamb.
They knew the protest was here, and if they didn't want him to walk past it, they would have stopped that happening before he got there. And so it's clearly some kind of false flag event.
For some of these activists, the false notion that Keir Starmer refused to prosecute Saville feeds into a toxic QAnon-style narrative involving wholesale institutional cover-up of child abuse. But did the activists yesterday take their cue from Boris Johnson's pronouncements, or did they already believe all this? Piers Corbyn was also there yesterday. When they were throwing that line at Starmer yesterday, were they taking a cue from Boris in Parliament, or did they already believe that?
They already believe
that. To what extent then, the fact that Boris said it in Parliament, to what extent did did they feel vindicated by Boris in Parliament?
I don't know. I would say that people knew it already, and I think they would just think, look, Boris is saying this to try and get out of a problem of his own.
As well as the activism, these events are about creating online content, about people manufacturing a piece of clickable performance activism. The person filming this is called Owen. He runs a YouTube channel and was part of the crowd yesterday. The activists who directed that specific line at Keir Starmer, they believed that before Boris Johnson ever came up with it in Parliament.
Yeah, I mean, a lot of people in this movement believe many people in power are paedophiles.
Why?
It's a power thing. It's not about them wanting to do things with children. It's about it's about ritual. It's about power.
So who else was in the crowd yesterday? It was a disparate group under an umbrella of anti-vax, conspiracy theory, pro-freedom.
Do not touch me!
For example, the person filming this version for his YouTube channel is called William Coleshill, here having a run-in with police yesterday. Once upon a time, a Conservative local councillor in North London. Here he is, campaigning for more police.
He's a candidate who wants to come out and have more community police officers to keep our areas safe.
This woman is called Nina. She was arrested last night and released. She's a member of Alpha Team Assemble, a rebrand of the anti-vax group Alpha Men Assemble, who we filmed with being put through their military-style drills in Walsall last month. Words are important, so is free speech, and so is the truth. What is it about for you, just at its core?
It's about the truth.
Truth.
Yeah,
What truth? Trouble with the truth, sometimes even truthers can't agree exactly what it is.
I believe the mainstream media isn't putting out, which is why What do you mean, which is what?
There's no point starting a fight. He's just threatening to knock me out.